Hey, guess what? It is week 2 of the Nebula Quilt Along. You still have time to join. Grab the PDF or the paper version of the pattern on our website. We even have kits if you want it super easy for you. All we've done so far is all of the cutting. This is the week that we're gonna start putting things together. So turn to page 3 and 4. This week we're putting together our blocks A and blocks B. Block A basically looks like this when you lay it out, and I want to specify you gotta be really careful if you have directional fabric here. That center block is going to be turned all different ways to fit into the bigger block. And if you have directional fabric, you want to be careful that you do it the right way. Don't make a mistake like I did. So you'll see that some of these are thinner than some of these. So when we go to put our big blocks together, the thinner ones are going to go on the inside of the bigger block, and the fatter ones are going to go on the outside. So we're going to be putting the blocks together all the same way, but you might, if you have directional fabric, need to do a certain number a certain way, depending on your directional fabric. So just plan ahead. So whenever you have blocks kind of like this, you want to do it kind of like putting a border on a quilt, and you want to always start with opposite sides first. So you might do left and right, you might do top and bottom. Then you're going to press those seams and come back and do the opposite sides. So if you put left and right together, sew those, press the seams, and then come back and then do the top and bottom ones. Now block B is 4 at a time flying geese. This is a really great skill to have as a quilter because sometimes you'll see patterns and they want a million different flying geese, and this will help you out if you do a little bit of math to do a whole bunch all at once with no waste. You're not cutting off anything. And if you took our Quilting for Beginners online course, you would have seen this walked through in detail several times. Let me show you a little helpful hint that I like. When you do the first step, it's helpful if you put your smaller square just a hair inside that bigger square. Now, I cannot tell you the geometry behind any of that, but I know that I heard that way back in the day, and it definitely has helped me since. Now with all of our patterns, be sure to pay attention to how many you need to do for each of those blocks. You're always going to see them in the smallest size, the middle size, and the biggest size. Once you have those done, just set those aside till next week.